Hello YouTube, this is the Dbtgamer show. The Legend of Zelda Twilight Princess play part
49.
49. In the last part, Minna got thrown around the room and
Still survived.
in this part we're going to save her. But first, we're going to rip out this thing's soul. With awesome death moves from Devil May Cry. Your soul is mine!
That's not Devil May Cry, it's Mortal Kombat. You got a Poe soul, collect one from each Poe you defeat. And that helps us how?
This is a side quest which involves this guy here. This guy here has been
Turn to gold.
has been cursed. To free him from his curse, you must collect 60 souls. This is somewhat pointless because
You got a cat on his head.
yes, this is somewhat pointless because this guy, for saving him completely, he gives you 200 rupees. But if you give him 20 pearls, he gives you a bottle, which is more valuable than the 200 rupees.
Oh, thanks for beating that ghost. Can I call you Doggy? No, you can't, he's a wolf.
I will tear your throat out if you weren't a giant diamond rock thing.
He's solid gold.
I'm pretty sure I can find his throat.
I'm Giovanni. I became consumed by greed long ago and sold my soul to a dark creature that did this to me. So this fucking serves you right then, doesn't it? I can't move. I can't go to see my girlfriend. If it was that long ago, mate, there's a good chance she's probably either moved on or dead. My pet cat,
Mate,
Gengle, is frozen on my head. I don't think I could be more miserable.
can I just say one thing? You basically just figured out what this guy's problem is. By saying, yeah, towards the end of the game, since Adam's already spoiled it, if you actually do complete his side quest, he does go try and find his girlfriend, but she has already moved on. Any idea who it is, though? We've already met her several times, and she works in the pub.
I don't know.
Just tell me that big boobed lady.
Oh, you remembered her name, that's more than I did, and that was actually a guess when I said she's probably moved on.
Well,
I have to ask you a favour, Doggy. Can you find and defeat the 20 ghosts that lurk in the dark for me? I think if you can free the pieces of my soul from the ghosts that hold them, I'll be free. Midna, will you please shut up? That heavy breathing is putting me off.
she's dying!
So, die!
She's trying to take as much oxygen as possible so she can keep going. That's what people do when they're seriously injured. They breathe heavily.
Speaking as a man who has been seriously injured in the past, I don't remember heavy breathing. I remember a lot of screaming, no heavy breathing, and a lot of pain, but no heavy breathing. In fact, if anything...
Are you a goblin?
No.
Well, be quiet then.
The dark side of the Lucifer's past. Oh, but it's raining out now, so I don't think you can go outside directly. I'll open the door for you to the underground waterway for you. Which...
We got the secret passage!
What the hell's going on with his eyes?
He's been turned into a giant jeweled monster. He's got very blingy eyes. Forget those...
Looks like someone stuck one of those cheap electric disco things that you buy at, I don't know, Blackpool in his head, and it's just sort of flashing random colours.
Forget all those rappers. This guy is the blingiest person that has ever lived.
Once the rain stops, you can come back in here by digging around the front wall where the cats gather. Okay, understand, Doggy?
I suppose. I'll come back here with 20 pearls. I'm not saving your life because the side quest just isn't worth it. Finding rupees is not difficult in this game, especially with the especially with that kid with the bug fetish. Anyway, we are now back in the underground waterway. We haven't been here for a while, not since the beginning of the game when we were first kidnapped. It's not too different this time around. most of the puzzles are just these things, same as the last time. Whilst in this area, you will hear Binder's Lament, my favourite piece of music in the entire game.
Yeah, I remember you saying that you really like this piece of music that's playing right now, and that you were really pissed off at the fact that it wasn't played at that Zelda music concert you went to.
Yeah.
I think I figured out why it wasn't played at the Zelda music concert.
Go on then.
Because at the Zelda music concert, they had a full orchestra, and Midna's Lament, as far as I can tell, seems to be a piano solo.
They could add a few things to it.
Well, it wouldn't have been Midna's Lament then, would it?
Oh, alright. Yeah, I reckon. Well, they played. Koji Kondo actually came on the stage for a while, and he played one song on his piano. So there was
Koji Kondo is
the guy who does most of the Zelda music.
So let him do what the fuck he likes then.
So that's hardly an excuse.
It is. It's a piano solo. You can't expect an entire orchestra just to sit there while somebody on a piano farts around with this.
Well, they did about 10 minutes on the Twilight rail on Legend of Zelda Twilight Princess. I thought they'd put this in because it's an important scene in the game.
How is it important? It's just Midna dying.
Well, she's an important character. She is there.
Exactly. So she's not gonna die. Spoiler alert, she survives. Bloody hell, stop banging on about it, would you? We know she survives.
Alright. Let's see. Torches. Must light.
Oh, torches? I thought you said torturers.
No, torches.
What torturers? There's torturers in Zelda? Why? What the hell are they going to torture?
Zelda.
Oh, okay, fair enough. Is it going to be all leather and whips and chains and screaming?
Tell us what the Triforce of Wisdom is. Never, and then they electrocute her and stuff.
Oh, and electrodes. Kinky.
I don't know. The only torture scene I've ever seen in a computer game is the one in Metal Gear. And the one in Power and Fate, which was exactly the same thing. Hello, copyright. Right, there should be another torch around here somewhere.
Another reason why Midna's Lament wasn't worth putting in that concert is because it seems to be a 3-minute loop.
Yeah, the song's only about 3 minutes long.
If that, actually.
Well, I've actually listened to the song on YouTube a couple of times. It's about 3 or 4 minutes long. It's a pretty short piece.
I should have played Still Alive.
Still Alive? That's not a Zelda tune.
No, but it'd be more interesting to listen to than this.
The idea of the concert was to celebrate 25 years of this legendary series. Not play songs that you enjoy. They're about the
You mean they didn't do requests?
No. If they did do requests, I would ask for Midna's Lament. And I was in Castleford today. I was actually talking to a shopkeeper about the concert because he was there as well, and he was very disappointed they didn't do Midna's Lament as well. So there are people there who shared my disappointment.
Yeah, all of 2 people.
Okay, I ain't talked to everybody who went there, but doesn't mean it means I'm not the only one. I still enjoyed myself. I would have really liked to heard that one.
Bear in mind, the Zelda series encompasses about how many games? 20 odd? You can't honestly expect them to do every single piece of music for every game.
I know.
They're bound to leave some out.
We got a completely different set of songs to what the Americans got. The Americans...
You mean the American version you didn't have to sit through this soppy mush? For a character, is she going to survive? Is she's seriously injured? What's going to happen to her? She's going to be fine. We know she's going to be fine.
No, what I'm saying is...
We need her. The whole plot of this game is to rescue her and save her kingdom. Of course she's going to be bloody fine.
You know what I'm gonna say? No, what I'm saying is when we went to the concert, they played different songs depending on which country you're in.
Well, that would make sense. There's no point playing.
What they did with the Americans, they played some songs from the original Zelda, then they did Zelda 2, and then they just went on through like that.
Zelda 2.
You know, they went game by game.
See ya.
Have a nice swim.
Biatch.
I hope you can swim.
I don't care. I think that was
swim.
stupid.
See? I can even swim quickly. Yeah, I'm showing off now.
Do a backflip and do a backstroke and your troubles will be over. I'm okay with Zant taking over the world.
You know, I'm not. I don't really rule by a Darth Vader ripoff. I will be ruled by the real Darth Vader. At least he has style. This one doesn't. And this one has the exact same voice with the Pokemon from the Pokemon LP. I can never live with that.
Only because I gave him the same voice from the Pokemon LP.
Mate, I was trying to make a joke there. His voice really...
Did you really just walk on a tightrope to walk around the corner?
Yes, his voice doesn't really command respect. It sort of commands this. Why are you laughing at me? I command respect. Yeah, whatever. I'm not going to respect you. It's like if you give... Oh, bollocks.
For fuck's sake, dude.
It's like if you give a 13-year-old the job of president. Yeah, it's just not going to work.
Normally I'd have said something like, well, a 13-year-old will probably do better than the current president, but Barack Obama seems to be doing pretty damn well.
You know, it's just the principle of things. For me to take someone seriously, they have to have a sort of a grown-up, confident voice, not a cocky teenager who's got a serious problem with being an asshole. Oh, balls. I was trying to knock him into the water and knock myself in. Ugh.
Stop showing off and just climb the bloody staircase, would you? Well, I must admit, I do have to commend Barack Obama, because when the that oil spill came about, he really chewed us out. So, yeah, okay, yeah, fair enough, it's called BP, British Petroleum, but the thing is, you bought us out years ago, it's an American company, stop bitching to us! There's a good chat. Probably an American tanker that crashed anyway. With American employees. So why are you complaining to us? Okay, yes, we started the company, but you're the ones who run it right now.
These days, everything's run abroad. Nothing's pretty much made in Britain at all.
Nothing was ever made in Britain. What the hell did we do? We made Sheffield steel.
We used to make cars, but they're all shite. As far as I know, anyway. According to Top Gear, they're all shite, anyway.
Oh yeah, because I really take anything that those three fuckers say as gospel, yeah.
I trust Hammond, but Clarkson, he's a bit of a muppet. At least Hammond did Brainiac. You know, that's...
Jeremy Clarkson is the biggest twat I've ever seen in my life. He has quite literally zero...
Oh, you did just not do that. Oh, it's on now, it's on.
He quite literally has no regard for anything he's doing. Richard Hammond gets himself put into a coma why did he get put into a coma?
He had
a car crash, wasn't it? A traffic accident.
Yeah. A very
so why the hell
serious
do we
one,
have?
He could have died.
So why the hell do we have this guy who almost kills himself in a car hosting a car program? Obviously, don't know fuck all about them. And he seems to spend most of his time blowing up caravans anyway. And the other guy I know fuck all about. So why the hell should I listen to him?
Well, actually, the car malfunctioned. That's why he. It was a very complex car that was designed for speed, and it malfunctioned whilst he was driving, and it almost killed him. So I think he deserves.
Yeah, that's why the British speed limit is 70 miles an hour. You prat! Fuck's sake! It's okay making these cars look. Oh, it can go up to like 250 miles an hour. Yeah, it's pretty pointless since the speed limit is 70. There is no road in this country where the speed limit is anything more than 70.
Apart from racetracks. Whee!
That's not a road. That's a track.
I know, I'm just saying.
I don't know. You're asking the wrong guy if you're talking to me about cars. I know fuck all about cars. To me, there are two types of car on the planet. There's the one I drive, and then there's everyone else. Seriously, that is it. As far as other vehicles are concerned, they can get fucked. I'm driving this one, and this is the one I'm trying to control. The rest, they've got their own drivers. They can do what they like. As long as they don't hit the one I'm driving, I'm fine with it.
You may have to get a slightly different route to this time, YouTube. Since you haven't got Minder's ability to jump from platform to platform very quickly, you have to find other routes. The enemies...
So yeah, you don't actually need the bitch.
No,
you can quite happily make it across here without her.
The enemies in this area, they're pretty much the same. You've got the guys with arrows.
Birds.
You've got the bloody pterodactyl things and the little tiny rat things.
Before you go in there, we're actually on 16 minutes, so you want to leave it there?
Yeah. See you guys next episode. So about all the falling off the ladders and stuff.
Well, tough.